hear us because we are testing out these new microphones. Anybody know if you can hear us?
Can you hear me?
I guess I should say howdy, folks, and welcome to the Hillbilly Kitchen. I have Melinda in the kitchen with me today. Alex is over behind the camera there on her computer, waiting for you to start commenting. Anybody, can you hear us? They can hear us. Okay, great. All right, we're testing out these new microphones that I bought over 2 years ago because y'all couldn't hear me doing live streams. So for all of those live streams that I have done for the last 2 years that you could not hear, I'm afraid of technology. Anyways, let me see here. Let me see if I can get to the actual studio so I can see some comments. Where are you seeing comments? Oh, I see a couple comments on there. I'm trying to get to where I can
I
see
see
them.
one comment.
I tested the volume over here.
Oh, okay. So anyway, like I said, I bought these very expensive microphones and I have been afraid to use them. And I bought them so that you could hear when I was doing live streams, especially stuff like what I did up in the church in Mountain City and nobody could hear what was going on. I'm sorry. It is entirely my fault. I've had them for a long time. Okay, now I can see it. We have Alice and Red and Lori, and I'm assuming everybody can hear us. So good. The microphones work, yay, and I'm not afraid to use them now. I am.
Sorry. That's Trina.
Trina, The Essential Truth, hello. Fairbanks Frank, howdy there. Laura Ann, hello. We got lots of people coming in now. Teresa, Gregory, I'm sorry. Gregory. All right. Bridget and Freon?
Hi,
Or
Becky.
Fidget and Freon.
Did you get my email about the furniture?
I did get the email about the furniture. I talked to Dwayne about it today at the church. They now have a warehouse, and here's a long story, okay, but that'll give folks time to get with us. The front end on my 3-year-old truck is going to have to be rebuilt. It has less than 60,000 miles on it. I have not been abusing it. Part of it is because it's a Jeep, and part of it is because the roads have just been an absolute mess for the last 3 years. Anyway, I don't have my truck. I'm not going to have my truck for a little while till I get it rebuilt. It's very, very dangerous. Like if I hit a pothole on the interstate, I get this death wobble and can't even hold on to the steering wheel. So I've got to take that, get it fixed. As soon as I get my truck back, I'm going to get her trailer and I'm going to come get the furniture and take it up there because they have a warehouse now where they can store it. So we do want the furniture. Can it wait? Like maybe 2 weeks. It might take me 2 weeks to come and get it, or is that too long? If that's too long, I'll try to make other arrangements.
Less is More Soaps said that the little glass containers are pain relieving ointment.
Pain relieving
and
ointment,
don't
okay.
use it on open wounds or and you have to hold pressure on it.
Well,
Those
that's
are
good
the
to
only
know
two
because we
rules.
thought it was lip balm. I'm glad we didn't test it. Oh my gosh.
Well, yes, she said that the volunteers would probably like it. I would say so.
Yes, I'm sure they will. Okay, that's good to know because we seriously almost tested it, thought it was lip balm, and my lips were chapped. What?
Someone wants to know what kind of mic you're using.
These are some kind of DJI wireless mic. I bought them right after. If you watch that video where John with the Appalachian channel came here and we talked about how we started our channels, he had them, and I literally ordered them right after that, and I have been afraid to use them. I know, I'm old. You know, I shouldn't even be doing this. Okay, great, no problem on the timing. We'll send you what I talked about. Okay, thank you. I will be coming to get them. She has like an 8-foot trailer, so as soon as I get my truck finished, I'm gonna come get them. And since we're talking about the rebuild, we'll go ahead and cover that, and then we'll get in because we got like lots of stuff we're going to do. We've got mail. We're going to talk about Proverbs 31 because it is International Women's Day, and we also have a really quick, easy breakfast idea for you, or even a treat if you wanted to do it as a treat. The rebuild. I'm heading up there Monday to kind of get set up and started on our house. There's some foundation. Okay, there's some foundation issues on one side of it. It has to be jacked up a little bit. The very first thing that has to be done is some holes have to be dug and concrete poured in them to jack off of to get the house level back up. And it's just on one side. So we're gonna do that. Hi in Canada. Start doing that on Monday. And I actually have a really cool product that we're going to be sharing with you next year, or next week, not next year, next week. I had a migraine earlier, and that's what happened in that other live stream where I couldn't talk. But anyway, we have a really cool product we're going to be sharing with you next week. It is a Jackery solar generator, and I'm going to put some links in the description of this when we get done with this. But I'm taking it up there to use it on that rebuild because there's no power in the house. And our very first job, we're going to be using my electric auger and that Jackery solar generator to drill those holes rather than having some poor soul have to come out and dig them with a post hole digger, because Dwayne was getting ready to send somebody out with a post hole digger. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, maybe you'll get some practice and you can come fix my foundation. This is my plumber, at my foundation expert.
I already fixed your garage or your carport.
Need some more practice. We had plumbers ruin our foundation.
I'll be
Don't call HEP.
Okay. So yeah, they did make a mess at her house, and it was a clogged drain line out near her septic tank. And
they did everything wrong. They did everything wrong and caused $13,000 worth of damage. So call anybody but HEP.
Don't call me, even though we fixed it, but don't call me because
she'll probably be busy doing stuff for me.
But I have done a little bit of foundation work, and I talk all the time about how all of the jobs I had my whole life kind of led me to this, prepared me to do the YouTube videos. But I never, ever in a million years thought that the construction stuff that I had done for my whole life would play into cooking videos or anything that had anything to do with this. And now I'm going to be using all that stuff on the rebuild. Now, if you want to come and help rebuild, we have a house that we're going to video from start to finish, and we're going to share that with you and show you the process. But if you've ever wanted to do a mission trip and you could not afford to, this is your chance. You don't have to pay anything to come, because other wonderful people have been sending money and making donations, and materials are covered. People have also been donating materials, like we just had somebody donate a bedroom set. We have a fifth wheel camper that we're going to be going and picking up, because all FEMA rental assistance is now over, and we still have people that need temporary housing. But we've had one camper donated, so we won't have to buy that. And I think you all have purchased like 5 campers. One of the things that I'm going to do when I go up there is one evening I'm going to go out and ride around and video all the campers, because you haven't even got to see where they're sitting at yet. You've only seen a couple of them be delivered. So we're going to be doing that while we're up there. And we're also going to be going to a lot of places that they depend primarily for their economy on tourism. People coming in the spring and the fall and looking at the mountains. 3/4 of the county just about is the Cherokee National Forest. So there's lots of places to go camp, lots of outdoor stuff. And we're going to be looking at some of that while we're up there, and even going up into Damascus, Virginia, which is the next town up, and over into Boone, North Carolina, and kind of looking at that area. Maybe if you don't want to come and work, you can come and visit and stop at a diner and spend a little bit of money, because all those places lost the fall season. And they lost the Christmas season because they have a lot of Christmas tourism up there. In that first video, we saw a Christmas tree farm that was just buried in mud. Hello, James. But anyway, if you want to do a mission trip, you can come, and any skill level at all you can work. every time I've done this, I've mentioned my mother-in-law, and I talked to her today, and she laughed and she said, I didn't realize it was that much help. But when we used to do construction projects as a family, renovating houses, and we did dirt up renovations and stuff, she would always clean up. She would keep the site swept. She would keep all those little scrap picked up. So if that's what you're capable of doing, come and do that. If you want to learn a new skill, this is a good time to come and learn a new skill, because there are skilled tradesmen there working who will use you as an assistant and teach you while you work. And we need roofers, framers, foundation people, floorers, drywall people, electricians, heat and air, anybody at all. And there's places to stay. The church has opened up their fellowship hall. People are staying there. They have a shower trailer, skills, but no transportation. Talk to some people maybe at your church or even in your neighborhood, because I met some girls there from Pennsylvania on the very first, no, it wasn't the first time I went. It was like the second or third time I went, and they actually met on Facebook and then drove down from Pennsylvania together. So find a buddy and come with a buddy. But they are putting people up in the fellowship hall. They have trailers, they have washers and dryers, and you can stay in right on the creek, and it's just gorgeous. So there's places to stay. They're feeding everybody. The only expense is getting there, and I see our signal is messing up because it's getting all blurry. Anyways.
Yeah, it has been since we started.
I hope we don't lose this again. Before we go any farther, and I meant to mention this the last live stream we did, a lot of you all have you have made this your mission. A lot of you have. Miss Cynthia sent stuff over and over again. Val has sent stuff over and over again. All this soap and the pain cream and stuff. I mean, just a lot of you have really, really made this your mission. And hundreds of you have given money to help with the rebuild. But another one of the people who has made this their mission is Miss Deborah. In a lot of videos, I call her Buckeye Debbie. She sent a box after it passed, and I told the story about Charlotte and all the cards, and she was trying to be all tough and didn't know why people were even sending them. And then I opened this box of big chocolate Buckeyes that Debbie had sent, and she's like, now that is how you make somebody feel better. But Miss Debbie has really sent a lot to help out with this rebuild, and I want you to please pray for her and her husband, Scott. He is having some very serious health problems, and add them to your prayer list at church, add them to your personal prayer list. He's going to have surgery here in just a couple of days, but remember them as he has surgery and as he recovers, please. Alex, is there anything else?
I am a little behind on comments. I'm not seeing anything yet. But Red is flying a flight simulator, so I had to answer that message.
If you would pin my comment, someone asked about the preacher's address. If you would pin my comment, I posted the address.
Yes,
might be able to. I can.
I will find it.
I got it.
Okay.
Pin message. It's pinned. There you go. Let's see. I think that's kind of all the news. We could do the mail real quick, and then we'll do Proverbs 31 and talk about that. Miss Cynthia got the box of sweatpants. She bought out all of these sweatpants that have been discontinued, and they're all lined and they're all different sizes. So I will be taking those up, and she has literally clothed everybody that we've talked about in every single video. And I got, oh my goodness, I think this is box 2 of 3. The only box I'm not sure I've got is 3 of 3. I got the 1 of 4s, 2 sets of 4 boxes. And I got box 1 of 3 last time I went to the mail. And, I only have 1 piece of mail. Miss Sharon, I got your gift. Thank you very much. That will help, and it'll go toward materials for our house. Let's see. And this is the box of children's coats that Miss Dolores sent. And I will be taking those to the pregnancy center because they handle all kind of stuff like that, and they will be very glad to get them. Winter's not quite over yet. If we look at our extended forecast, we're going to have a lot more winter, but we're going to have a really nice week this week to get started on that house. So I do want to get up there, even though I'm going to have to come back and get my truck. I'll drive my turtle shell. Let's see. And then we have the box with the Bible, and I cannot remember the name. Oh. Melinda's Bible giveaway. The Bible is to help with it. That don't have the name on it. There's a whole bunch of gift tags. Anyway, they sent a giant print Bible to go in her giveaway where she is giving away Bibles. And they sent Miss Gabby a whole bunch of stickers. I just gave her a whole bunch of stickers and she already stuck them all. And I think these are bookmarks, not stickers.
Gabby likes stuff like that. If they're her, she likes waving them.
Well, we'll give her some, but I got a feeling these are to go in the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
we'll make
Gabby's
sure she gets
ready
a few.
if you want to give her a sticker now.
Okay. Well, I was going to show the rest of this, and I'm trying to find the name because I cannot remember. The name, that's the YouTube name. Look at this, Gabby, and also some walkie-talkies. Look at your stickers. Can you say thank you? Oh, when we got a thank you read very much. Is that for more donuts? Look, Gabby, there's more stickers.
Say thank you.
See, that's not stickers. Here's stickers. That's not stickers. This is stickers. This is for you. Oh, you're going to look at those? Okay. Does it say what this is? Oh, that's men's and boys' gifts. Okay. I'll just, here, Gabby.
She have one of these.
Yeah, she can have one.
The Atlantic in a flight simulator.
Oh. Here's some more stickers for Gabby. I love Jesus. They say, I love Jesus. You like those? Yeah, Jesus. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And these are for you too. It's a toy, so you can talk for. You could let Daddy have one of those when you and Mommy are out in your playhouse. Thank you very much, Angela.
you.
We will put that in the fund for the house. Okay, and that's all that's in that box. Thank you so much for the gifts for Gabby. We really do appreciate them, and we will add the Bible into the giveaway. And do you have the names for the Bibles
I have
last
some
week?
of the names, which there were more.
And
I felt bad. We need to have a more specific comment to leave because, like, people would leave 10 comments, and I would see the last comment that they left first, and they would just be. I'm not exactly sure what they all said, but anyway, I would get to the first comment that they read last, and they wanted a Bible. And so we're going to do more than one.
I have an address for Robin. Is that one of them?
Yes.
Okay, I have Robin's address,
I sent them
and
to
I will
you.
send that to Melinda.
Okay, one of them was Judy Latimer. 6. Lee D8B. So yeah, there were several that I was gonna send them a Bible. And some of them, they're going to be coming directly from Amazon because I had ordered 5 of them from Walmart.com, and Walmart sent me one, and it said that they had been delivered. So I've gotten a refund now from Walmart.com, and they're going to be sent from
See.
Amazon.
I sent you the one address. Let me see if I had any more. It seems like I had another one. Oh, here's the name, the gifts for Gabby. They are from. Wait a minute. Well, maybe that's them. For Gabby Enjoy stickers and a Bible. Yeah. Bruce, thank you.
Thank you.
Can you say? Yeah, you can tell she likes
She
the
sticks
stickers.
them on me.
Oops. Well, I was looking for more. I thought I had another address that somebody had sent because you told a couple of people that.
Several people, yeah.
Yeah.
There were some people had asked for a large print King James Bible, and we had said in the live stream that if you needed one, we would send you one, but it wouldn't be one of the nicer ones. And I didn't want somebody to misunderstand and think they wanted a nice one and then them not get it. But anyway, we have several Bibles, so anybody who I had said send an address, we'll send you one of the nice ones.
I have an address for Edna as well, so we'll make sure. And I don't know if that was. I think she just needed a large print Bible. And this is a really nice one here. I can just forward that one on to Miss Edna. So, yes.
I just got the ones like I got for Gabby because I know it's nice. I didn't want to order something and...
I'm just sending you this address so we don't lose it.
Okay.
I get a million emails a day. And if you want to volunteer up in Mountain City, though, send me an email and say volunteer in Mountain City. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I got to get help up there, though. We need people, bodies. What?
Miss Christine said that she is bedridden right now and she needs prayer. She woke up in pain.
Okay, Miss Christine. Add Miss Christine to your list, please. Okay. Anyway, before Melinda goes on and reads Proverbs 31 for us, if you would like to come and help in Mountain City, literally all you have to do is get there. And we need help. We need all the help we can get. We will find a place for you to sleep. We will find something for you to do at your skill level. And you can even learn a new skill while you're there. Gabby left stickers everywhere.
Hey, you should see her bedroom. It's covered in stickers.
Okay. Can you get to your Bible now? Yeah. I'm going to move this box up back here. Oh. Thank you also for all the little bookmarks and things because I have been giving a lot of that stuff out. And if you come up to Mountain City to volunteer, be prepared to do some missionary work. Sit with the people, listen to them, pray with them, let them tell you their story because they really do need to talk about it and they really do need someone to pray with them. So you go ahead and read. I'm going to move this.
So it's Proverbs 31 starting at verse 10 because it's International Women's Day. Starting at verse 10 through the chapter. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow, for her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen, and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excelleth them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates.
You know, we both thought that that was the scripture that should be read on International Women's Day. And if you watch the sauerkraut weenies video that we just put up, what has happened to families in our nation is just disgraceful. And what has been done to women in the name of women's freedom is disgraceful. We have been made to feel like we are less than, we are not good enough, we're somehow being oppressed or something if we are taking care of our families. Our hearts, the way we are made to care for our families. And the Proverbs 31 woman, the way God designed a woman to be, is not some weak, pitiful, trodden on creature. The Proverbs 31, she takes charge of her household. She cares for her family. She has enough to care for her neighbors. She doesn't worry because she's prepared. She builds an empire with her family. And she's not weak. She's not stupid. She has a business. She loves and she is tender. And that's who we are. That's who we are meant to be. And taking care of a family does not make you less than, and it doesn't make you unliberated. I think most women will tell you that what they want more than anything in the world is to be able to take care of their children when they are little. And because of the way our society is, they can't do that. And that's a shame.
Well, now there are online jobs, so that helps some when you've got little kids.
Yeah, this definitely helps. Turn that TV off. We forgot to turn the TV off. Thank you. But it is time that we celebrated the Proverbs 31 woman again. And it is time that we celebrated mothers, those truly strong women in this country who hold a home together, who provide for that home, who do whatever is necessary to make sure that their family have clothing for winter, make sure they have food preserved for winter. I mean, that's a gift. It's a talent, and it's a real job. It's a meaningful job. It's more meaningful than anything else. But at the same time, she had a business, so we shouldn't be making women who go out and work and start businesses feel bad because they run a business or they have a job. She was kind of a multi-talented lady.
You can make the kids your employees too.
You can
homeschool, and they can be, that can be, well, in Tennessee, that can be your homeschooling. You get to pick the curriculum. So do an umbrella school, and you don't have to do standardized testing.
But, it's way past time that we stop making women feel bad because they choose to be mothers as that's their main career. I was a mother. I was a stay-at-home mother. I had some odd jobs here and there when I had to make ends meet. Because let's face it, sometimes we got to make ends meet.
Well, and you had a business when we were little, and we went to the air conditioning business, and her and my dad ran it, and all four of us went and we sat at the air conditioning shop, and that was, I think I was 9 when you guys stopped doing that, or no, I was older than that.
No, you were older than that. You were a teenager when.
So yeah, and then
when the economy crashed.
Yeah. Then she did real estate, and I would
took her with
sit.
me.
Yeah, I sat in her truck while she did real estate, or
Yeah.
sometimes I'd get to go in the houses, but I didn't want to go to school. I went to school. We were homeschooled when we were little, but I was always sick.
The
Very
most sickly child in the world.
Well,
Ladies should be proud of whatever they do.
Real quick, Melinda did graduate with honors. She's extremely smart.
Yeah.
oh, well, I was illiterate until high school, but yeah, somehow I graduated with honors.
Throw that in there.
If that says anything about the school system, you can graduate with honors and be illiterate.
Say what? We love you too, and thank you for being with us. But it's, the families and strong homes, that's where we really have to start rebuilding our country and reconciling our families. And, when I grew up, we had big extended families. Our grandparents were there, our aunts and uncles were there, all of our cousins were there. And nowadays, if people get along with their brothers and sisters, it's huge. We don't have those extended families anymore. And we were much stronger when we had a big extended family all working together. And our communities were stronger when we had that family environment. And our nation was a stronger nation. I mean, we're kind of in trouble now because we have crumbled at our base. It's like that house we're rebuilding. We got to start with the foundation before we lay floor or sheetrock or any of that stuff, because if we don't fix the foundation first, then when we fix the foundation, all that stuff's just going to crack. We have to fix the families in this country, and they need to be taken care of before anything else is. In that video, I said it should be God, family, church, community, then our country will be strong again. But we got to put God first, get Him back in our families, rebuild our families, rebuild our church communities, and get to know your neighbors. Most of us don't even know our neighbors anymore. And I've said hi to my neighbors, but we don't really get together. People just don't do that.
Please say a prayer for Tori. He has been really sick today.
We will. Tori's having to have surgery too, I think. I'm sorry, Kim, and we will. They actually donated the first trailer that we took to Mountain City, the one that Kim and her grandkids got. So please remember him today when you're praying too, that he feels better. He's a little holler. Had to be good at some people. But we have to rebuild our families. We really, truly do. Grannies, grandmas, meemaws, whatever you call yourself, start pulling them kids and them grandkids back home and teach the grandkids about the Lord, because we're going to have to work on it too. It's not just this generation. Our generation's going to have to work on the family. Anyway, we do have a really quick, really simple breakfast, even dessert idea for you. These little muffins, you can get them, eggs being what they are. Complete mixes are a good idea. And they come in all different flavors, lemon and banana nut, chocolate chip, strawberry and blueberry, and they have cheesecake and stuff. But they're just add milk. If you don't have milk, you can just add water. They are better with milk. But you can make more out of these little muffin mixes than just muffins. You can make cookies out of them, and we'll do that sometime. But you can also make pancakes out of them for breakfast. And I thought we'd do a chocolate chip one just to show you, and I'm not going to make a whole lot because we just had pizza. I like my stove. One of the million things I need to do around here is I need to wire this up, but it's 12 volts. And I'd have to get a a plug for it, and I haven't done that yet. I probably have one somewhere. I just need to fire it up. Anyways, just a little milk. And you don't have to mix up the whole pack. You can mix up whatever you want. So if you live alone and you like banana nut, or I ain't opened my milk either.
It seems like you can get them that are just add water too.
I think you can.
They probably would be a little better than these with water instead of milk.
Yeah, I'm sure. But you're going to not mix them according to the package directions. You're going to mix them so that they're pourable, so you can make pancakes out of them. It'll be close to the package directions, but probably have a little more milk than what the package called for if you were making a whole pack. But if you're making pancakes and you're putting eggs and milk and oil and all that stuff in them, and then you're adding some sort of flavor, which these are artificially flavored, so I kind of like to limit that stuff. The chocolate ones might not be, though. Naturally and artificially flavored with real chocolate chips. Okay, so anyway, I do like to limit that stuff, but grocery prices being what they are, sometimes we've got to have something quick and easy. And these would be really good too for camping, because you can do different flavors. And you can save a water bottle and actually add it to the water bottle and shake it up and then pour it out. Gonna have to do a little bit more than that and be some super thin pancakes. I should have looked to see how much water you had or milk you added to this. I'll make the whole package. Oh yeah, you need a half a cup of milk. Okay, that looks pretty good though, and I've actually only used about half of the packet of mix. My glasses are falling off. What do you think? A little bit thicker?
I don't know. I mean, I think that would be fine. But Gabby's pancakes I make thick, so I can't tell anymore. I make hers so thick.
Yeah, that's right there. There we go. So you would probably want to do 3/4 of a cup of milk in a packet of the muffin mix that calls for half a cup of milk. But just where it's pancake batter consistency, not muffin consistency. And I've said in a lot of other videos, if you let that sit just a minute, it will make much better pancakes. But because we've yapped so long, and you just need a tiny little bit of butter in a hot skillet. And let's see here. Not sitting, this one's going to be flat. The next one, though, won't be. And anyway, that's all there is to it. And you can make all different kind of flavors. I got those for $1. And you can make a pretty big stack of pancakes out of $1's worth of muffin mix. You can also use cake mixes for this. But I think the muffin mixes are a little bit better because they do have a powdered egg as part of their ingredients. And cake mixes do not. Might need to turn it up just a hair. Cook your pancakes or your muffin pancakes or whatever you want to call it on about medium heat. And let me get a plate, I'm sorry.
T.A. Brown said that you're playing with fire, and you know what happens when you play with fire. She does all kinds of stuff. Last year we had a blizzard, and she climbed up on top of a barn to get the snow off the roof. So
And
by herself. It wouldn't matter if we were here or not either. She'd still do it.
Nobody was
fire,
here.
Though. She set the whole field on fire. You remember that?
Now, that was a long time ago.
Twice.
After 10 years, you should be, that's been years ago. But yes, I crawled up on the barn and cleaned the snow off of it and also cleaned the snow off the garage. I mean, it was a blizzard. And you can't sit in the house and watch everything you worked for your whole life cave in. So...
T.A. did mention she's got her glasses up. That's good.
Yeah, but they're falling off, and I can see
they're
this.
not new, though, are they? Someone had said...
Have we froze?
No.
Oh, it froze on my
I was
computer.
I've got to get her back to the eye doctor. I don't think they gave her the right prescription.
Well, they didn't give Gabby the right prescription, so...
Yep, we have froze.
It's still going on.
I still see it.
Well, my computer's messed up.
Those glasses.
No, my
it's-
computer's.
It's says the
Okay.
page is having problems, but
All right.
mine is still going for now.
Okay. Yep, mine's coming back on now. All right. Yep. Okay, I got it now. Shoo. Anyway, see, that's the first one. So it was.
Well, it's not that flat though for the first pancake.
No, but if you let it sit, you won't get that. And like the next one will be a little bit better, and it'll take until about the third one. You want to let them sit for like maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, that ain't done. I'm
Can't
trying to
tell.
rush them.
You pick chocolate though. You can't tell if it's done or not.
No, you can't. As I can burn them and nobody'll know. We'll get Mike in here to taste them and make him go, No, won't do that really. But this is really easy breakfast idea. It'd be good for the kids on the weekend, especially if you like if they're having a sleepover, or a really quick weekday breakfast before they go to school, because it, 2 ingredients, you just stir it, mix it up. Yeah, that one's done.
William said Proverbs says that a woman should make us brownies.
Oh. Well, there's a brownie video up. I didn't need that much butter in there, and I didn't get a napkin or anything. There we go.
Do you need a napkin?
Yeah, they're right behind you. I need something. Now I think I got my pan too hot. I normally cook on the electric stove over there. Thank you. You could put whipped cream on these, or because they're chocolate, I'd probably do maybe just a little whipped cream. You could just put butter on them, just be a chocolate muffin that you fried into a little cake. And if you don't have an oven, this is a good way to make muffins.
Countertop.
Of course I do. Normally that's all edited out. Y'all don't get to see all the mess I make. But at camping, like I said, you could do these for dessert. Maybe some strawberries and whipped cream on these, the chocolate ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really
that
good.
would be.
Well, while we finish this up, I want to again say, if you want to come to Mountain City and help rebuild, work on the house that we're going to be videoing, or if you want to work on another house, there were 211 houses in Johnson County that were damaged, and all have to be redone. There's going to be a lot of ground up construction going on. If you'd like to get involved in some of that, you can come up, call Pastor Dwayne and go up, and you can work on some of the ground up construction that's going on. If you have excavation equipment of some kind, that is still needed. There are still culverts that have to be put in. People still can't get to their homes and their properties. They can't even get to them to rebuild them because their driveways are washed out. You can email me, put Mountain City Rebuild in there, or Johnson County Rebuilder, or something like that. And it is Johnson County, not Johnson City. Johnson City's down a little bit farther south. It's a pretty big city. They're getting a lot of help. They're getting a lot of coverage on the news and stuff. And they're not getting that up in Mountain City and in Johnson County. So, also, if you are another YouTuber and you want to come up there and do a video with us, we would love to have you come up there and do a video and share this on your channel with your viewers. Thank you very much, Red. We appreciate that. We'll put that in a donut fund.
Donut and coffee.
All right. We're going to need a lot of coffee for this. Melinda gave up coffee. She's trying to talk me into giving up coffee.
It's been 10 days.
I am proud of her. More power to you. But I ain't giving up my coffee.
Well, I feel better.
I'm glad you do. I feel better after a warm cup of coffee, especially on a cold morning. God bless you. More power to you.
You were talking
Thank
about...
you, Annette. We do need prayers. If you can't come and work, pray for us. Pray for all the volunteers and pray for all the people who were affected by the hurricane. Anyway.
Well, we were talking about family, and last time there were people who commented saying that they don't have any family, and that's That's sad. It's unfortunate. We'll pray for you, but you can go to church and have a church family. Jesus said, "He who does the will of my Father is my brother and my sister and my mother." So just because you don't have a family,
A blood family.
yeah, that doesn't mean you can't go to church and have a church family.
Yeah, and that's what I said. We have to start rebuilding once we get our homes, once we get a right relationship with God. We do need to rebuild our churches. I mean, if you are going to a church, you know how empty it is. And a church family, that is a blood family. We are all connected through the blood of Jesus Christ. And a lot of times, those people can be far closer to you even than your familial relatives.
Yeah.
And because we are family, we are connected through Christ. And you know, I've also been saying that what we have in common is far greater than our differences. If we would focus on Christ and stop focusing on the petty differences, the bonds between our family and our Christian family, our church brothers and sisters, they would all be much stronger, and we would have a much more contented life. Put God first and don't worry about the little stuff.
And not every church family is going to work out for everybody. I mean,
No, find one you can be a part of.
yeah, you can go to several, and you don't have to decide right away, this is going to be the church I go to, or these people weren't nice, so I'm not going to go to church anymore. Go to a bunch of churches, and you don't have to, don't worry about your clothes or whatever it is. If they judge your clothes, go to a different one. And if you have an addiction or something and you don't want to go to church because you have an addiction, find one who will accept you and then work on that.
Yeah, find one who will pray with you.
Yeah, and Jesus wouldn't kick you out of church or talk bad about you if you had an addiction or if you didn't have nice clothes. So, I mean, if they judge you over your clothes or life choices, anything like that, that doesn't mean keep living in sin, but, pray about it and have them pray with you. Mm-hmm. But don't let that stop you from going to church.
What, Alex?
The YouTube stream just jumped up, so now I have no idea where I'm at on my comments. I am so sorry.
I thought it cut us off again.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry if I don't get to your comments, but please, after the live stream ends, make sure that you leave a comment down in the actual comment section, and Melinda will be more than happy to answer you.
Yeah, and if you want, if you need a large print Bible, tell us you just need a large print Bible. But Melinda wants to give away several of these really nice leather Bibles. And if you want one of Melinda's Bibles, and this is not necessary, you don't have a Bible and you need a Bible, but if you would really like one of Melinda's Bibles, which I don't have one of those, but
yeah,
leave a comment that says Melinda's Bible. And if you
or real leather King James, I mean it's not my Bible, but real leather King James or something like that, at which there was someone who said that they needed a giant print King James version, but that's New King James.
Yes,
I'm not sure that they would,
okay.
Some people
if you have a specific preference as to which edition of the Bible and you just need a giant print Bible, let us know. And if you have to have a giant print Bible because you can't read your Bible, we'll make sure you get a Bible if you can't get one. But these are something special that Melinda wanted to just randomly choose some people to bless. So, and that's something.
And we've picked, I don't know, there are like 5 or 6 now, and I ordered 5 of them, which I have to order them from Amazon and send them because Walmart didn't ship them out. But anyway, we'll give out more. As many as we can afford to give out, we will.
So, anyways, that's all there is to making these pancakes. Definitely use a nonstick. Don't cook these, if you're doing chocolate, do not cook these chocolate things in your cast iron because you'll be scrubbing your cast iron half the day.
If they would comment giant print leather Bible or giant print leather King James. That would be, if I see that, I'll know that they want one of these.
Okay. All right. If you want one of those fancy ones that feels good in your hand,
It does.
giant
It
print leather King
feels
James.
expensive.
Comment that. If you just need a giant print Bible, comment I need a giant print Bible. And if you want a specific version, let us know, and we'll make sure you get that specific version. But that's something totally different. We don't. If you need a Bible, comment and let us know you need a Bible, because everybody should have a Bible in their home of their own, and we'll make sure you get a Bible. And I've had that on several videos before, but I don't remember how. And
Definitely.
Annette says she meets with a prayer Fridays, and there are a lot of prayer groups that meet online, and you can do big Zoom meetings now where you can actually see each other, and that's really cool. So even if you can't get out, you can still meet with people and share the Lord and share prayer time with each other and fellowship with each other. Anyway,
I don't know what I was going to say. Definitely if you want a certain version of the Bible, we understand. Tell us what version you want. Because like me, I listen to audio Bible all the time. So if I start reading a different version of the Bible, it doesn't sound right. Like I've half got it memorized I'll listen to like the book of Luke all day long and then play it, several days. So it doesn't sound right if I start reading anything else.
Audio Bibles are great too, and you can get free apps on your phone. Like I have a free app on my phone and a free app on my computer, and I do the audio Bibles all the time. And if I'm having a bad day, a lot of times I turn on 1 John.
I turn on just whatever. I might.
And sometimes I turn on whatever. I really like to a lot of times listen to Proverbs or Psalms. Proverbs will kind of put you in your place, and Psalms is they were songs and they were prayers, so I like to listen to Psalms sometimes just to get me through the day. But Proverbs is the book of wisdom, and it will put you in your place.
Yeah. Really, they all will.
Yeah, they all will.
I like to go
the
on.
Audio keeps cutting out.
Okay, the mics may be going dead. It doesn't look like they are. Huh. I'm sorry. We've been on here for a while, and it sounds like Gabby has about had it, so we're probably going to kind of wrap this up. Anyway, to all the strong women out there, stay strong, whatever you decide to do with your life. And if you are a stay-at-home mom, find a way to make it work, and don't let anybody make you feel bad because you're not. Like she said, there's internet jobs, there's home bakeries, there's even home cooking services, like where you can get a list of clients and you cook dinner for them every night and they just stop by and pick it up. A lot of people are doing that now because a lot of women who work and don't have time to cook, they still want to sit down and have a meal with their family. So those women who have jobs, they will pay you to cook their dinner, and then you can have money to take care of your family, and they have money to take care of their family. And
there are even smaller jobs. Like if you don't need that much, if you have to watch your kids, there's a couple at the Vendors Mall in Middlesboro, and I'm pretty sure they only get paid one of them, and then the other one is just hanging out, but they just had a baby, so they're there as a couple with the baby, and they don't have to separate as a family, and they're making enough to get by.
Yes.
Red needs us to pray for his nephew Aiden. He has just joined the Navy and is going into the nuclear program, and he's leaving for basic in the Great Lakes area at the end of April.
Okay,
we
need
pray
to
for him.
Pray for Aiden, who is going into the military, and he is leaving in April. Thank you for your service, Aiden. Thank you for signing up. We appreciate you very much.
Are the mics doing any better, or was it like a glitch in there?
I don't know. It might have been a glitch. I'm not sure. I can see the volume bars over there. It looks like they're working. There's a lot of things you can do. A lot of people are doing homemade candles and bacon, just a lot of different things like that. And like I said, even having a meal service where you prepare dinner for 3 or 4 different families, and they stop by and pick up dinner on their way home from you. So they have a home cooked meal, you have a home cooked meal, and you can take care of your family and they can take care of their family. And it's just a great way to help each other out.
Lynn Appleby said that she needs a Bible, that hers and her mother's were lost in a fire.
Okay, if you would send an email with your address and what kind you would like, and in the whatever the description on the email, say we need Bibles, and then give me your address and what kind of Bible you would like, and we will send it. We've got some prayers. Aiden, Tori, Scott and Debbie.
Kim and Tori said that the microphones are working. She
Okay,
said,
good.
Y'all sound excellent.
Yeah. They were going to get us a new camera to go with these microphones. And I told them I had the microphones for 2.5 years. And I've been afraid to use them, so I wouldn't buy a camera. It'd just be something else on my shelf that I'm afraid to touch. But I'm going to use these microphones when I'm up working on that house. When I live stream up there, I promise I will use them so that you can hear what's going on, because now I know they work. And I have 2 of them.
With
Melinda has
YouTube,
one and I have one. So when I'm talking to people, they can either wear it or they can pass it around, and you'll be able to hear now.
with YouTube cutting you off, you really have nothing to be afraid of. The worst has happened. So how
Yeah.
much worse can it get?
Yeah, that's true.
2 in a row.
Yeah, we literally had 2 live streams in a row just go down in the middle. And I'm not, yeah, it was a glitch in YouTube. It wasn't us, I'm pretty sure, because we still had internet everywhere and it just was cutting off. I mean, our equipment still said it was streaming, but YouTube cut the stream off. And I don't think it was like something they were doing specifically to us. I think the program was glitching because there were other features that were not available that day. So anyway, YouTube is celebrating Women's Month, and we appreciate that because they are promoting women-made content. And the Hillbilly Kitchen is entirely run and handled by women. So promote us, YouTube. Promote us a lot. But, and, you know, all of you moms out there, all of you women out there, no matter what role you have in life, just put God first and don't let anybody make you feel less than because of the path that you have chosen. Take care of your families, love your babies, love your husbands, and happy Women's Day.
We have another prayer request. Sissy Swift says that she's near the lakes too, and will keep her nephew in our prayers.
Sissy Swift needs prayers for her nephew.
Oh, no, sorry. We will keep your nephew.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I already
Okay,
read
Sissy
it.
Swift is praying for Red's
Yeah,
nephew.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, you know,
Thank
Mom's
you.
not the only one that really needs them glasses.
All right.
Well, I
Well,
had
mine
just
are-
read that, and you started reading it, and I was,
All right, I'm gonna do away with mine
You
now
start
because
correcting me.
I've got I got eye strain going on now for mine. But we're gonna say goodbye now. Gabby has had enough. I see Mike looking around the corner at us here. He's like, please, 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 she's killing me. Mike is Melinda's husband and Gabby's daddy, for those of you who don't know. But thank you so very much for joining us, and we will see you again real soon, probably from Mountain City.
if you haven't clicked like and subscribe, please do that now.
Yes, please do that. Leave us lots
Share
and lots
it.
and lots. Yes, share our videos. We really need folks to share our videos because our views as a channel are way, way down. And there are 3 women now who do depend on this for their income, and 2 of them are stay-at-home mommies. So it would really help us out if you would share the videos. And until next time, remember to put God first. Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon. God bless you all. Everybody have a good weekend. Go to church tomorrow and visit your church family.